So if you came to our Google Meet on Tuesday, January 5th, this will just be a review for you. But if you were not able to attend our Google Meet, we're going to be talking about factors. So we're going to be talking about factors, and this definition will be in the math vocabulary slideshow. So if you forget, you can always reference that. So when we're talking about factors, we're talking about all the numbers that we can multiply to get a product. So all the numbers we can multiply to get a certain product. Again, this will be in the Google or in the math vocabulary slide. So we're going to start off with the number 14. So again, if you came to our Google Meet, this is just a review. We want to find out what we can multiply together to get an answer of 14. So what can I multiply together to get 14 as my product or my answer? So I know that I could do 7 times 2, and that would equal 14. But I can also do 1 times 14. I know because I know my multiplication facts that these are the only 2 number sentences that I can come up with to multiply and get an answer of 14. Now, I could switch this and do 2 times 7. I could switch it and do 14 times 1. Those are called turnaround facts. So yes, we could do those, but they're still the same numbers. It's just in a different order. So I'm not really worried about that right now. I just want to figure out what numbers I can multiply to get to 14. So this would mean that my factors for the number 14 would be 1, 2, 7, and 14. Whenever I write my factors, I like to write them in numerical order. It's just easier to see than if I did like 7, 2, 1, 14, and they're out of order. I just like to put them in numerical order. It helps me focus better. So when you're doing this assignment, just make sure that you put the numbers in numerical order. Okay, so let's take a look at a different number. I'm going to take a look at the number 6. And I want to figure out what numbers I can multiply together to get an answer of 6 or a product of 6. I know I can multiply 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And I can do 1 times 6. So my factors are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 6. I'll do one more. I'm going to do the number, I want to do, let's do the number 20. Okay, so now I need to figure out all of the equations that will give me an answer of 20. So I'm going to start at the top. I can do 1 times 20, and that would give me 20. I can do 2 times 10. I don't think I can do 3 times anything, but I can do 4 times 5 and get 20. Those are the only equations that I can write that would give me a product of 20. Again, I could flip them and I could do 20 times 1, 2, or 10 times 2, and 5 times 4, but those are still using the same numbers. So I'm not going to consider those new equations. So for my factors, I have 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. So in your assignment, I'm going to try to pull it up here on the screen. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so when you take a look at your assignment, this is what it's going to look like. The video that I'm recording now will be right here. So just make sure you watch that video. Obviously, if you're hearing my voice, you have clicked on the video and you're watching it. So you're going to find the answer to 6 different numbers. So we have, what are the factors for the number 25? What are the factors for the number 8? What are the factors for the number 40? What are the factors for the number 16? What are the factors for the number 20? And what are the factors for the number 24? So all you have to do is give me this. Okay, you don't have to include the equation. That's just for you to do when you need help trying to figure out the factors. All I want to know is what the factors are. So this is what your answers will look like. It'll be a bunch of numbers separated by commas. Okay, so this part that I did here, this was just to help me figure out what the factors are. When you're putting your answer into the Google form, you're just going to write like 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, whatever the factors are, and then hit submit. Okay, so this is your assignment. This is due on Tuesday, January 12th. So you have 1 full week to work on it. And if you have any questions, please let me know.